Hey, 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 beautiful souls. How's it going? How is your flow? Welcome to this edition of Soulful Sunday. I am your delightful guide, Lisa D. Lyle, and I'm here to share with you whatever it is that comes through. The first thing we're going to do, though, is some singing bowl. So just take some deep breaths as we connect. Whew. Why does my heart start racing every time I come live? It's a little redonkulous. Anyways, nice deep breaths. Hmm. So, how is everyone doing? The date is November the 9th, Mercury retrograde day. Mercury, how we think, how we communicate. Mercury is all about our thoughts and our ability to communicate clearly our thoughts. And so it feels like this Mercury retrograde beginning a couple of days before the 11:11 gateway brings new opportunities to communicate. And with any luck, we have been developing and cultivating our own ability to honor the way spirit communicates with us, the way our soul speaks to us. So that's exciting. The question that kept coming through this morning: do you have the courage to be the magician in your life? That is the question. And my heart is racing. So here we go. At this time, I'd like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, supporting our ability to communicate confidently our soul's truth in this lifetime. So, it's been a few days since we've connected. We last connected here Friday morning. I trust you've all had a wonderful weekend. It's Sunday in your world, it's Monday in mine. The work world, anyways, right? And today is the Monday after like vacation. And I will say this vacation, although there was question at the beginning of it whether I was going to take it, I'm really, really glad that I honored the need for rest. And this vacation, although it didn't materialize quite as I had perhaps imagined or, imagined, and yet such a beautiful time. My son has been home he made it home on his day that he arrived into this world. Um, and the thing is, the energy is I'm feeling a little tender. I will say this week energetically feels like a big week for all of us. And I know personally in my life, there's a lot going on this week with going back to work, my son leaving, and then having to deal with the after effect of that in the home space with the dogs, which is challenging to do when I'm working. Um, and then on Thursday, I have to have a dreaded extraction. So, there's a lot, I'm feeling a lot of nervous energy. And so you may be feeling this in your life too. And the messages coming through have been this morning, because I'm like, you know, what am I going to go there and say? Yes, it's been a great, it's been a great, it's a great life. It's a great life. And it feels like with this nervous energy, and we may be feeling very, new, the newness of it all, sensitive, tender, perhaps a little delicate. I don't want to say fragile, because, we're not like, uh, yeah, I don't want to say fragile. I want to say delicate. And so if you're feeling this is not a time to give up. It's not a time. It's 12:12 on the clock now, and we're 6 minutes in. That's hilarious that they had me look at the clock. This is not a time for us to give up. This is a time for us to remain focused on our heart and our ability to stand in our power, our ability to communicate whatever it is that we need to perhaps get off of our chest. Because, you know, my son turned 22. 22 is the journey of the Fool through the major arcana. And then what happens after we journey through and we get to the 21st card, but it's actually 22 because the Fool is 0, the fresh beginning. That's where we go. That's where we go after we get to the world. The completion of that journey, we begin again. And we begin again with a new sense of self, who we are. And it feels as if many of us have in this year come home to our very own heart, because home is never outside of us. It never has been. And yet, often the human, HUE, looks outside of self for source. And even religion has taught us this, right? There's somebody that knows more than us. But it is the purity of our heart we are here to trust and co-create with the divine. So can we stay in the essence of the magic and wonder? Can we stay in the present? Can we be present in the present moment? Breathing helps. Breathing helps, right? Breathing helps. So let's just get a few cards from the Moonology and the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Is it the Queen of the Moon Oracle? Yeah, I think so. As I said, I feel a little delicate today, and the emotions are just like right there under the surface. And this after this visit at home, celebrating the young man my son has grown into, 22 years old. It My heart feels so full. I'm so proud of that young man, and I'm actually so proud of, both of us. And I'm excited for what lays ahead for us. And yet, in that excitement, there is a need to stay in the present. There is a need to release any negativity or self-doubt, questioning ourselves. And when we have been following and when we're shown the signs all the time, when we're like, what this is saying to me is like, we're at this very potent time. Are you ready to be the magician in your life? Are you ready to have the experience that you were meant for, that was meant for you? Don't get stuck in the head. Our thoughts can be our prison. And, with mutable energy and free will choice, nothing is set in stone. We can, we all come here with soul contracts. We all come here with a mission, if you will. And the mission, I guess, is to reestablish our connection. It was 10:10 there on the clock, to divine will. And yet, we have free will. We have free will. And so can we remain focused? Can we remain peaceful with the awareness and understanding that free will is always at play, in harmony and in partnership with the divine? Can we move beyond the conflicts in our mind? Ooh, a fiery a fiery climax approaches. And this feels like a breakthrough energy, right? This 1111 gateway this year is extra potent because we have been traveling throughout the year of the Hermit, a universal 9. We're moving into a 10. The wheel of destiny and fate turns in our favor. 1111, when we remember that we are the gateway. We are the bridge to the heavenly experience here on earth. That's what I'm here for. After everything, it's nice to remember that we are adored by the spiritual realms. And it's up to us to change. Free will. This is 8. This is the path of the soul. Bringing up 8, since 8 brought itself into the message, I wasn't really going to share. So yesterday we had family over, my parents and my sister and brother-in-law and my son's father. And just a small little gathering. We're a very small, that's the family, and so everybody was here and it was really nice. There was nice conversation. It was just really some great laughs, of course. And at the end of the day, my son went and connected with some friends. And I wasn't going to take Rex for a second walk. It was dark and I didn't really feel like going for a walk. I just wanted to sit at home and listen to some music. And but something said, go for the walk. So just after 7, we made our way out and we went for this walk, a big one. And we got home just after 9:09, in fact. And when I got home, I had my phone in my pocket. It was like my phone is now my ghetto blaster because I don't use any of those earbuds or anything. I'd like the wired headsets and stuff like that, old school. So I giggled because as I'm walking, the phone's in my pocket playing this new album that I found on YouTube that I'm just like, it speaks to my soul. Like it just sings my soul. It's just beautiful. So anyways, I'm walking, listening to that. So I don't, that's all I was doing. I wasn't looking at my phone or anything. It was in my pocket. And when I got home and took the phone out of my pocket, my sister had texted me at 8:08. 8:08. We are the infinite floodgate. We are the eternal essence of soul, here to love ourselves back home and trust in the growth, trust in the seeds that we have sown, trust in the love and support from the spiritual realms, reestablishing that connection. So the text from my sister was another beautiful piece of confirmation and another beautiful piece of the puzzle with respect to my brother-in-law's connection to a connection that I feel. And 14:14 there on the clock. Temperance. So, yeah. And, since I got that piece of information, which I really wasn't surprised. Well, I guess I was surprised at one part of it. I really wasn't surprised that there was a connection. I was surprised at what the connection was. And, since that time, since receiving that additional confirmation, that additional piece in the puzzle, I've been feeling, the ego if you will, the mind, because I guess everything that I know is coming up this week, everything ahead, the mind has been getting momentarily the better of me. And the call has been to remain present in the moment and trust the changes. This is the thunder moon. It's like a chord has been struck in our soul, a chord of remembrance, recognition, and that is the reward of the inner journey, finding, guiding ourselves back home to our heart. And it feels like we've done very well in putting the pieces of the puzzle together to being the building block of perhaps the bridge. So we get the full moon in Scorpio, which isn't until Taurus season next spring. And then we get this as I'm sharing what I'm sharing about my own insecurities and doubt, right? When you have the vision and you see your dream so clearly, and the chord of remembrance has been struck within the soul, there's no turning away from that unless we're living in ego. And to live in the essence of our soul and to live in the present moment requires courage, and we may feel vulnerable. We may feel alone, and yet we know we never are. We must remain this week steady in our heart. Steady in our heart. 11:11, we are the potent gateway. And it feels that by the time the Scorpio new moon comes in, which is like right at the end of Scorpio season, everything's changed. Everything's changed. Nothing's the same. You walked through your fears. You walked yourself home. How beautifully we have grown. And now it's time for action. That is full friggin' funny now, isn't it? We had the full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches, and now we have the new moon in Aries. Time to take action. We can get stuck in our head, right? We can talk ourselves out of what feels right and true for us. We can talk ourselves and walk ourselves right out of peace, the peace that passes understanding. We're gathering all the clues. It's all coming together. And, love has won. We've done it. Let's have some fun. 1818. The moon reveals the shadow. I love that we've got like these, and it's the fire and the water energy, right? Scorpio is the water element. Scorpio is very deep. Deep, 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 dark Scorpio, Black Moon Lilith, the womb of the mother, the goddess, the goddess of creation, the giver of life, the womb space of the feminine. And I love, we've got the feminine and the masculine energy here, the watery, the depths of emotion, and following our passion and taking action, not getting stuck in our head, not being bullheaded. They say pig-headed, but pigs are very smart, right? We've heard the pig-headed. Pigs are very intelligent, and bulls perhaps are too. Me and you, all of us have 1919. Are we ready for the sunshine in our life? Oh, a steamy song's coming in. What was that song? I can hear it. Anytime, anyway. I know. That song. Let's see if I can find it because I don't really know it and I want to hear it. I do know it, but what is it? I got sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when it rains. Is that it? I'm hearing it soulfully. So let me see if I can find it. Just give me a sec. that it? Oh, yeah, that's got to be it. Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine, Old Gray Whistle, 1972. All right, I'm going to share it because I can't play it here or I'll get copyrighted. All right, so Ain't No Sunshine, that one. That's what I was feeling. Are you feeling your soul? The call from home? Can you feel it? 1010, discernment. Do you have the confidence in yourself to know the difference between right and wrong? And in the last 24 hours, I've been feeling this really, as women, we have, as a result of just the time that we were born in, we're very strong. All of us are, right? All of us are 2112, 2112. We're all very strong. And we have all made choices and decisions along our way. Those of you here certainly have, to trust your heart. Now, the divine feminine, one aware of the essence of soul that lives and breathes as her flesh and bone, takes action, cultivates the soul growth. We're not desperate. We're not needy. We are not victims. Perhaps at some point in our life, we have been victimized, and yet still we rise. This is I just heard the essence of Virgo. What I heard initially was what separates the wheat from the chaff. And I saw Virgo holding I don't know what it's called, let's call it a bouquet of wheat. The harvest, the abundance. You've done your work. Are you ready to believe? Or do you have faith in the seeds of your dreams? Do you have faith in the human, HUE, that is you? Do you have faith in your ability to manifest and bring into your experience your dreams? I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Because this love one, this 1010 energy, we've got this 1111 energy where everything is unfolded in divine and perfect time. I had an experience last year in November, on the 29th of November, which was an 1111 energy, 1111-8, a connection, a remembrance, a soul connection that took place. And since that time, 2323, the strength and fortitude to nurture and cultivate what feels right and true. True blue, Archangel Michael walks with me and you. Dear sweet child of light, live your best life. What is meant for you, love, is not behind you. Right here and now, presently, love is you. Love renewed, because you reignited the light of love within you. Well done. Love as sweet as honey. Buzz. Bzz. So, do you trust? Do you trust? Do you have faith in what you know? Are you willing to push through your fears and take action accordingly? Or are you going to stay in that mercurial energy and be of the mind? Beyond the mind, the sacred heart beats. And Aries is that new beginning, right? Aries is that fool energy. It's the beginning of the zodiacal wheel, the fool, the magician, bringing it to fruition, bringing it into existence. We can fantasize all we want. How about like the experience? How about like the tangible, huggable, lovable experience in the flesh? Your heart knows best. So we're going to get a light worker, a card from the light worker oracle, and then we're going to get a couple of affirmations for us to use throughout the week. Maybe we'll do 1, 2, 3, and I'll pull 3 affirmation cards. So see if one of those numbers is calling more to you, or maybe all 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are we just going to keep doing the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? Are you ready to 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do, 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 do. My Sesame Street crew will know that. Another 8. Okay, I'm starting to feel great again. I can do it. I can do it. And I'm not doing it alone. I'm not doing it alone. We are children of the stars, born to trust our heart and walk ourselves back home to this place of magical mystery. And that comes from this place of presence in the moment. Life's not lived out there, and it's not back there. It's right here and now with you, and soon it's going to be lived. Making my way in the snow. It's November 9th. It's snowing here in Ontario, Canada. So make my way in the snow. But you know what? I think the conditions may be right for a snow angel or two. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully they will be. Oh my gosh, right? Ascension, the Rainbow Bridge, 18. The moon energy, revealing our true feelings, revealing who we are, the star child who lives courageously from their heart, who does the work, who is the bridge of what? The heavenly experience here on earth, the experience of divine love. And my phone notification just went. Why would we? It was 2727 there. Why would we not have faith that we're worth it? Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. This is a 10. This is heart healing. Archangel Raphael rules the heart. 10. We've already had the 10 card. This is special to me too, this 10-10 energy. It was funny. This is special because someone, when I told them the name of the street I lived on, they're like, oh, 1010. And I said, no, 888. But I like that number too. And this is powerful. Are we ready to allow wishes and dreams to come through, to materialize in our life? They're saying one more card, the top card. 1111. Oh my God, I don't want to cry. Let's hope. I hope that I have faith in you, that you have the courage to bring your wishes and dreams through. The entire loving universe has faith in all of us that we can do it. Why wouldn't we? This is like triple 11s here. Ding, 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 ding. Like lucky winner. Right? What's for dinner? It's like whatever you want. Allow the wheel to spin. You are the wheel that spins. I feel like, I mean, there's nothing really, I have not much more to say about this because all the confirmation is here. And I'm so grateful that I continue to show up here, the notification again, to show up here, to show up for myself moment to moment throughout daily life. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what's in store for all of us. As the question came before I came live, do you have the courage to be the magician in your life? So tune into the energies, 1, 2, or 3. This one wants to come for 1, 2. No. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Choose you. It's like the child inside. I heard 1, 2, 3, choose me. 1, 2, 3, choose me. Okay, so if you were guided to number 1, here is affirmation from your higher self, from source, from the essence of divine love to guide you through this gateway this week, the 1111 gateway of remembrance, bringing into the material experience the essence of divine love through connection. You are the magician. Gratitude. Number 4, the building block. You are the building block. You've done the inner work. You've trusted your heart. And this is about connection to nature. And look at that beautiful spiral. This is the essence of soul. This is the essence of soul. And I love that this image is of the birch. I love birch trees. I got lost in a birch forest one time. I was a little frightened. I didn't really get lost. I found my way out. It was a little unsettling. And so, with that being said, perhaps you're feeling similar to I am, a little unsettled moving into this new week, moving into this new energy. And yet, this is not a time for self doubt. This is not a time to be living too far out. It never is. It never is. That's where we become destabilized, when we're living outside of the present experience, in the moment, moment to moment, glory to glory, story to story. Grateful for all of it. So those of you guided to number 1, your affirmation is, I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. Number 4, the angelic realms walk with you. So you, this week, as you see 4, remember that you are the building block, and divine love and the experience of a lifetime is your reward. So I trust that that resonated with you. Those of you called to number 1, I like it a lot. I'll be working with that. Those of you guided to number 2, got 2. And maybe I should have picked 2. I didn't really pick anything, all of them. Let's take a drink. Speaking of the throat chakra. And the 20 energy, what is it? In the major arcana, it's the judgment. And so it feels like a cautionary tale here for those of you guided to number 2. This is not a week to doubt your intuition. It's not a week for you to doubt the seeds that you have sown. It's not a week for you to doubt that you are worthy and deserving of peace. Blue is the color of the throat. Your ability to communicate this week is key. And it's not just the words you speak, it's the thoughts you think. And that was right back to the very beginning of this message. Today, Mercury goes retrograde. Mercury retrograde is a great time for all of us, always. It is, it is a very Virgo energy, because Virgo and Gemini are co-ruled by Mercury, the twins and the divine feminine of the zodiacal wheel. And so this feels like this week there may be a need for you to speak your truth. And it's funny because I shared with you all last week at the beginning of my vacation how, I reached out to someone for help, my son's father. I reached out for help. It became this very, I was the calm in the storm. I was the even keel. And it shifted our dynamic. Because, when he arrived here yesterday, the vibe was light and, like a playful energy, just like in the moment. Everything that's back there is back there. It's done. There are places. So for those of you guided to number 2, there may be some situation this week in which you're guided to communicate your truth. And as you do, you set your soul free. You set your soul free to roam and explore and play presently in the energies. And I'm also hearing, for those of you called to number 2, there may be an opportunity for you this week to create some more ceremony in your day-to-day experience. Like, everything is ceremony when we are um, living in the awareness of our connection to source, to the spiritual realms. It says here, I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. Yeah, that's all we can do. Let us stop judging ourselves. Let us stop judging others. We're all going through stuff. Everybody's got stuff. We all got full plates. And, um, yeah. So that feels really beautiful. I like the energy of the card. I'm really drawn to like the smoky, the spirally energy. It's almost like this is, spirit saying to us to trust our hearts. So, for those of you guided to number 3, oh my God. That was, if I had to choose any card, it was going to be 3. I should have just said it at the beginning, but anyways. Number 3, find your bliss. 15, after, on the other side of our, it's not even on the other side. It's like through our walk home to our heart, like through our walk in the dark, right? Through perhaps a life lived in the dark, afraid of what was maybe around the corner. Can we get excited about what is around the corner? I'm so guided to that star up top today. And now they just had me look at that ammonite, ammonite, um, the shell here. It's like a fossil. It's like, the fossil is of the earth. And then we've got the galactic here with my tektite found at the lake. And it's almost shaped like a heart, right? And last week we had the cosmic heart. It is shaped like a heart, right? This is otherworldly. We are otherworldly. And so, do you have the courage this week, back to that question, to be the magician in your life, to bring into your experience what it is your heart deeply desires? It's a soul desire. It's not a desire of the flesh. I mean, we are human after all, and we are meant to have that full on experience, connection. We can feel very strong and intimate connections without a single touch. So, perhaps that being said, perhaps it is some time, it is time for connection in the flesh. Trusting that you have nurtured the building blocks, you have done the work. It's like, this is reward. It's like the hand of the divine wants to bless us. Will we allow ourselves to receive the blessing? Yes. I am following a path I love and am fully aligned with my soul purpose. Yeah. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point? And they keep drawing me to the number 15, which is the devil energy in the tarot. And it's like the devil's in the detail. Back to those early cards, right? The 2 Scorpio cards, the new and full moon in Scorpio, followed by the full and new moon in Aries. It's time to make a move. It's time for action. And inaction, staying here in your fears, in the ego, perhaps perhaps you choose not to harness the power, the loving source that supports you to make breakthroughs. My son's home, so it feels like a perfect time to end this. So this is the week for breakthroughs, kiddies. I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you so much for showing up. Please do let me know if these messages resonate. 12:12, they're on the clock. It feels perfect. I trust that you have the courage this week to be the magician in your life and to really open and receive the experience that God would like to gift you. I see you. I feel you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We'll be back here tomorrow, 12:21. Until then, get out there and have some fun. 404. We are the building blocks. 4004. We are the building blocks, and this is our fresh start. Until next time, take good care.